he likes me. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here, bud. Hey, buddy boy. Thor. And of course, Thor has to get in the way. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Wild Huckleberry. The goats are dying, I'm sorry. It's killing them. Oh gosh, they're hilarious. So, how are you guys this morning? I hope you're good. It's another bluebird day. I don't really see. Look, there's a few clouds right over there. Some really scraggly little clouds. And the hot ball of fire. There's a breeze blowing this morning, so that helps. Whew. Natasha's hollering at me too this morning. But the breeze helps, but it's going to be hot again. We're going to get into the hundreds this week. We've already been in the hundreds as far as feels like, but now we're going to get into the hundreds as far as overall temperature. So, woohoo for us. So exciting. Not at all. All right, let me give this girl her goodie. Oh gosh, things have gotten a little wet. I'm sure it's the moisture in the air, because there's a lot of moisture in the air around here. But anyway, I'm gonna get these guys fed. I got a few things to show you guys, some fun things that I was trying to accomplish, not always accomplishing, but trying to accomplish over the weekend, and some things that are going to cause some future plans, some future things to happen. And I have got to get some more fly stuff on these guys right here. I'm going to do that today because they're getting covered up, and it's hard for me to put it on them unless they're up here eating, because especially big guy here, he will run from me. He does. Oh! Stepped on a chicken. Why are you right under my foot, goober? But he will run from me every time. He doesn't like having that stuff squirted on him. Natasha's not so bad. She will let me, but she'll not be happy about it. But anyway, I don't see. It's funny too, because I don't see nearly as many flies on the little one as I do on these two big ones. So I guess there's a lot more area for flies, but anyway. So now I'm gonna get these guys fed, and I got a couple things to tell you guys about when I'm done, so just hang in there. I'll be right back. All right, so they're good to go. Thor, go ahead and eat your food, bud. I know it's hot, you don't want to eat much, but eat some, please, Bubba. But I'm gonna head down here to take care of everybody else, but I'm just going to tell you guys real quick a couple of things. One, Thursday night, August 1st, Sonia and I did our very first ever live, and we did it to celebrate 2 years here on YouTube. It was 2 years ago. It was August 1st, 2022. Girl, was the very first time I put a video out on YouTube. That was my first one, and I'm very excited that it's been 2 years and we've got it done. We're still going. We're over 1,000 subscribers now. We're still growing. We just got to keep it going. Sorry, I'm gonna give the rabbits a little food here. We just gotta keep going, keep growing. But we enjoyed the live. Now I'm making a mess. Look at me, I'm making a mess. That was our very first one we ever tried to do, and it was a lot more fun than I even thought it would be. We had folks on there from other countries. Hang on, guys, our water's off. Okay, there, that'll be a lot better. But anyway, so we enjoyed doing that, had people from other countries in there, picked up a few subscribers after, and so, you know, that's first thought we'd try something new, And that will not be the last one for sure, because I enjoyed that way too much. And hopefully as we do more, we'll get more and more people in, and we can have questions asked and we can answer them. And I'm telling you, it was just a lot of fun. But the other thing I was going to tell you is having been on this journey for 2 years now, doing YouTube and enjoying things, one of the things that I have done along the way that I very much enjoy is I've met some people, made some friends in this community that we're in, and that's one of the big things about it. I've gotten to connect with some of the YouTube channels that I watch, and I've enjoyed that very much. That's been a lot of fun. That's been, you know, I mean, if you have a lot of fun watching somebody, and then you get to meet them and you get to interact with them, you know, and talk to them, that's pretty neat. But then along the way also, one of the things that I've really enjoyed is I've got to make some friends with some smaller channels like me, and they've become some folks that I enjoy. You know, I try to watch their videos and interact with them, and you know, I always try to be sure I comment on their stuff and like them, and because I know that helps them out. And so it's just, again, it's just been a lot of fun to get to meet some new people. And a couple of them that I will mention are, there's Vista Acres Homestead. And David, I left the dog treats in here, let me go get that. David over at Vista Acres, he kind of reached out to me early on and said, you know, we're a lot alike, and just kind of, he had seen the channel, and he said we're a lot alike, and so he started commenting, and so I started watching his videos and commenting back, and so now, you know, I kind of consider them to be friends. And you know, we live a far ways apart because they live in Georgia and I live in Arkansas, but still, I think we're friends now. We have fun talking back and forth and comparing some things and such, you know. And then also John over at Delighted Acres Farm. And by the way, guys, I'll leave links to these channels down below. But yeah, Delighted Acres, he's a really good guy. He was at the Creators Conference with me. Excuse me, and that's where I got to know him. And so you guys go over and check their channels out and see what they have to offer, because they're similar but different from me, so you might find something you really like about them. So right now I'm gonna get ready, go to church. I gotta teach Sunday school today, and so I will check you guys later. Alright guys, gotta add one more channel on there, one more family that I want to mention. Jack and Dina from Dyer Family Farm. I want to mention them. We met them at the Okie Homesteading Expo a couple of years ago. They were selling their freeze-dried candy. Got me addicted to the freeze-dried sour Skittles. Regular Skittles are good. Sour Skittles, the way they make them, whew, so good. I love sour stuff though. But and at that time that we were there, Dina gave Sonia this mullein plant right here, which needs some water obviously, but look at this thing. Can I give you an idea? Look how tall this thing has gotten. That's ridiculous. I bet you that sucker's 5 foot tall at least. So it's getting on up there, because it's in the raised bed right now. It's as tall as I am, and if you take it out of the raised bed, then it'll be a little bit shorter, but I'm right at 6 foot, so that's pretty cool. But again, just another channel you could check out, and I will put that link down below too. They are also, John at Delighted Acres and the Dyers are from Oklahoma, so we met some good people from Oklahoma. Alright, so working on my lawnmower, and Lee was mowing the other day and it started smoking. Well, it's because the belt came off and was hung up. So I got it back on, but now I think what my problem is a pulley. You got to get out of the way. Alright, so there's a pulley right under there. Oh no, give me a second, babe. Alright, so you see this spring, and it comes to this pulley right here. Well, there's movement in that pulley, and I think that pulley is the problem, because you'll notice if you shake these other pulleys, they don't move, but that one does. So I'm gonna replace it with this pulley right here. Now, in order to do that, I got to take this side panel off right here and get the belt off. So I'm going to attempt to do that right now. I'm going to do that because I know what I'm doing. At the very least, once I get it going, if I can't get the belt completely off, I can loosen that pulley off and then take it off that way. It'll be fine. Something's not right. That should not move that much. That should not move that much. Never. Alright, it's sometime later, and I replaced that pulley and tried it, and still it wasn't right. Things weren't doing just right. So I called my dad, and my dad came over, and he noticed that this pulley right here I had the belt off of it at the time. He noticed that that pulley was loose, but it was the bolt that was loose. So we tightened that up. So I cranked it up and it sounded horrible. And couldn't figure out why it sounded so bad. He said he thought it might be a blade. So we got to looking underneath and checking it and couldn't find a blade messed up. So I took the side panel off over here, and lo and behold, I have found my problem. You guys see that? The bearing is gone out of that sucker. It has disintegrated, and it has wallowed around quite nicely. So now I know what the problem is. The only problem is the parts store where I could get it is closed and won't be open again until Monday. So no mowing getting done yet right now. I'm glad Lee got part of it done before that thing just totally disintegrated. My dad just brought over the beginnings of a new project. Somebody left these in a rent house, or at a rent house, and so they got these two cages here that are I don't know, 4 foot tall probably, and then this one here that has a handle on this end, and it's got wheels on the other end, and it's as long as these two are together. Got 10 on top. I'm quite sure they had rabbits in it, so I'm gonna see if I can adapt this and perhaps use it for mine. And I have another purpose in mind for that one, but I'm not going to say what just yet. Alright guys, I was going to show you real quick. You know, this is where I throw out a little feed for the chickens. Well, take a look down there, just leaving. You see that two of the juvenile roosters have been here. They came all the way up here and got in the middle of things, but of course Farkas ran them off. But the other thing I wanted to show you, let's go in here with the goaties. Thor enjoying his supper. Munch it up good, Bubba. Yeah, you're doing a good job. Good boy, Thor. You are a good boy. Okay, go ahead and eat. I was going to show you this little guy right here. He's so cute, and he is finally deciding he likes me. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here, bud. Hey, buddy boy. Thor! And of course Thor has to get in the way. Come on, Thor, go eat. Come on, bud. Go eat. Look. Come here, big boy. Come here, big guy. Come here. Come here. Hi, little girl. Hi, little girl. Come here, big guy. What's up, big guy? He has decided that I'm okay, that he doesn't mind coming up to me. He doesn't really want me to grab him or anything. I mean, I don't blame him for that. But he's coming up and checking me out, so I'm very excited about that, because I like it when I get my little ones to like me well enough to come to me. So I just had to show you that. I'm enjoying him. Now my other baby over there, that dude right there, not so much. He's not my buddy yet. He's not my buddy yet. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, I promise. And Luna is now playing one of her favorite games with Bitey. She comes up and messes with some of the girls, especially Bitey and Little Girl. They're her two favorites. Oh, I see Leia's gonna get in on it too. Storm will get after her some too. But the ones that are mostly aggressive towards her is Bitey and Little Girl. And look at this, one of the juvenile hens has joined up here. Yeah, she has come up here. She's very wary of the big girls, although she's nearly their size. But she is still very wary of them, avoiding them as much as possible. I'll stick with her buddy over there. Say, he came up. He's getting to be a big boy. Really big boy. I'm glad they're moving around a little more. Coming around here and there, as long as they stay away from the road. And Natasha has got her feet once again in the water bucket. I can't keep it clean because she won't keep her feet out of it. Alright, so as you can see, the ground's wet because I have been refreshing the water for the big chickens and for the youngins. Refreshed. Well, actually I refilled their feeder, which you see they're going nuts over there around it. But I threw some of the laying pellets over there to the youngins too. Now I'm gonna go down here and check eggs. I want to see. Let's see. Do we have any eggs in here? 4. That's it, huh? Well, that's still better than I was doing at one point. I was getting 1. But I did get as many as 7 one day. And once again, I don't know where any of my blue-green eggs are, or where this. I would love to figure out where that one girl is laying her green eggs. I'm going to look over here, but I know very well that there are none over here, because they just don't lay over here. I need to put some new nesting pads over here, but I'm going to let them fight over all that. And as you can tell, they are fighting over it. And while I'm down here, I'm using the water hose to refresh the cow's water. Y'all are so silly. You're out all day, got all kinds of food. Let's see you jump in, girl. Good job. They got all kinds of food everywhere, grass, bugs, and whatever. And they got to fight over the food in the in there like it's something extra good. Alright, 4 eggs in there. And now I'm going to go in the house. Got something I got to go do.